Field Marshal is waiting for news. I've got reports from 4 other teams who have successfully destroyed supply convoys. But one team still hasn't checked in.
Is everything all right?
If the two of you are looking for me, something must have gone wrong.
And people say we're pessimists.
Nothing is wrong at the moment. No more than usual, at least. But there is an urgent matter that requires your attention. Members of the Dark Council have insisted on sharing their concerns about the hidden chain. Particularly the alarming increase in violent attacks on non-Mandalorian targets.
They want a meeting with you. Yesterday, if possible.
I don't understand what they're expecting to hear from me.
They've got it in their heads that you know something that'll make it all go away, and even if you can't, they want to hear it straight from you.
It certainly doesn't help that the increased surveillance of Shay's movements has provided nothing useful since she disappeared.
We had some of our best people tailing her. But if Mandalore the Avenger doesn't want to be found...
Her absence during all of this has the potential to paint us in a very poor light.
If the Dark Council is sniffing around, let's make sure they don't hear about Shay.
I agree. And if you can put their fears to rest, perhaps they will ease their scrutiny while we find her.
Speaking of, looks like our delay tactics didn't work.
They're more insistent than I thought. I'll find a suitable room for the meeting. Everything will be ready when you are.
Kind of you to spare us a moment of your time. Your associates were adamant that there was no way to work this discussion into your schedule, no matter how many times I reminded them that your contributions to the Empire are vital to its survival. You and I share something that few others can truly understand. What it means to lead, to be the one who must make the hardest decisions. Like how to deal with assets who create more trouble than they are worth.
I've dispatched a task force to monitor the activity of these hidden chain Mandalorians, as well as those who oppose them. They tread perilously close to violating Imperial jurisdiction. This troublesome little quarrel among the Mandalorians, it cannot continue.
All that effort, only to come to the same conclusion I presented in an extensive report about the hidden chain assault on Ord Mantell.
Darth Zarian is right. This war among the Mandalorians cannot be allowed to spread further. We will end it if we must, by any means necessary.
Surveillance and documentation, all in defense of the Empire, are the only actions we have taken thus far. Krovos demanded we share our findings with you. Why else do you think we were so insistent about this meeting?
The truth of the matter is, we have given those who are still loyal to Shay Vizsla ample opportunity to deal with this issue. What can you tell us about their progress? Can Mandalore guarantee an end to the war before our hand is forced? I appreciate your assurances, but I would prefer to hear this straight from the source. Whatever that is, certainly it can wait.
It's me. I think I just found a way to get Darth Maul's holocron away from Hedda. It's not that simple. I can't give you all the details over holocron. Too many ears listening. Meet me on Meksha. When you get here, stop by the Slugfall Cantina. I'll leave you something to help find me.
You made it. Not that I thought you wouldn't, I'm just relieved is all. No, it's just... My brother and I used to hide in here a lot. Rakan was always looking for a way out of chore time at the orphanage. I liked helping out, but I also liked going on adventures with Rakan, so I started hiding too. I used to dream about coming back here for him. My master never knew. I didn't want him to think that I was ungrateful, or that he'd made the wrong decision, taking someone who kept looking backward. But I think he did make the wrong decision. Maybe if I'd said it sooner, none of this would be happening. Hedda wouldn't have the holocron. She wouldn't have Rakan. I'm not... It doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. That holocron is dangerous. More than any of us understand. We have to get it away from Hedda. The machine that she's building, it doesn't work without Darth Nul's holocron, or without the plans inside it. All we have to do is get the holocron out of there, and Hedda loses both the machine and something she never should have had in the first place. It's... You'll see what I mean once we get close. The machine is on one of Hedda's most heavily guarded ships. There's only one way on it. And that's with a specially built shuttle, one they use to round up prisoners. Don't remind me. I thought I could stop them. The machine, I don't really understand how it works. Something reaches out, and it's like turning on a light, or a forgotten childhood memory rushing back. If you ever thought you once felt the Force, no matter who you've become, an outlaw, a farmer, a soldier, you feel it again. Hedda said I could help these people. Help them understand their connection to the Force. She said no one else would. She didn't say anything about making them fight in her war. Hedda will do anything to win. She doesn't understand the cost. She doesn't care. Why? It's nothing good. Hedda thinks this machine will just awaken powerful soldiers ready to fight for her. But the people Hedda captures, the machine revealed their connection to the Force. It doesn't make them soldiers any more than they were before. But that doesn't matter to Hedda. She wanted me to just... Even if I wanted to, I don't know how to train anyone to fight. If we don't do something, a lot of innocent people will die. We have to destroy the machine, and we have to get as many of Hedda's prisoners as we can off that ship. Do you know of a way on that ship without me? Please just consider it a trade-off for getting you to the ship? I know where we can get the shuttle that we'll need. One of the Hidden Chain strike teams was sent to take captives from Hedda. They must not have been too careful around the huts. They've run into trouble with the local crime lord and they're stranded there. It's a long shot. But if we can get to Hedda and find out where that strike team ended up, we can steal their shuttle. It'll take us right to Hedda's machine. I don't know all the details, other than the strike team was sent to the Minbusa district. It's probably best if we head there separately. It might raise too much suspicion otherwise. I'll see you there.